This year has been a huge year for tech, specifically AI, and it seems impossible for you to just keep up with it all. Trust me, I really get it. But what does it look like if we strip all of this noise back and simply focus on the immediate actions you can take to make improvements to your growing business? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about just that. We're going to look at the contrast between what these billion-dollar companies promise versus the practical things you can realistically do in your business to save time, manpower, headaches, and fully utilize the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars that you're currently spending across all of your different tech softwares. Now, I know it's been a while since I posted a YouTube video, and it's not that I've been sitting on my ass all this time. It's just because there were so many new developments in this technology space that it was simply infuriating to just keep up. I'm still learning, by the way, but what I do want to talk about in this channel isn't to talk about the new shiny things. It's actually about practical applications. I mean, plus look, there are tons of other YouTube channels out there who will keep you updated on the latest products and demo launches, how it's going to revolutionize the way you work, yada yada yada. You can go over there and watch it if that interests you. But we have seen so many updates over the past couple of weeks, from Apple's WWDC, where they spoke about their design overhaul, Google's I/O, where they launched Gemini 2.5 Pro, and its integration into Chrome's and Google workspaces to enhance productivity tools with AI capabilities. This was the interesting by far, and I'll keep digging into that one. But to me, the most relevant to small to medium-sized businesses like yourself, hopefully if you're watching, is HubSpot's announcement of its Deep Research Connector with ChatGPT on June 4th, 2025. The Deep Research Connector essentially enables users to leverage ChatGPT's capabilities to analyze their HubSpot CRM's data, such as contacts, companies, deals, and tickets, using natural language prompts. This integration allows for advanced data analysis without the need for complex setups or coding. Basically, in plain English, this is amazing because for the first time, businesses can easily analyze their existing data as is within their customer relationship management tools and provide real, actionable analysis on how their operations are performing, as long as, of course, your CRM is up to date in the first place, which is a whole nother topic altogether. Now, of course, this is a great leap from its initial announcement in mid-2024, where HubSpot launched its beta feature allowing users to call OpenAI directly from workflows. By 2025, this evolved into Breeze AI, enabling natural language triggered automations across CRM. While it is definitely awesome, after playing around for it a little bit, we see from the community that its applications were still largely limited. And I'll talk about a real-life situation in a second and what we had to do to overcome it. Now, if you were to search online for practical solutions for AI into your business, you probably see a lot of these. Shoddy screenshots of workflows, promises that honestly seem too good to be true, and a bunch of repurposed workflows promising to be templates for resale. Oof. And if you were to speak to anyone in the consulting space actually building solutions for customers, they will tell you with absolute certainty that no two businesses are exactly alike. And therefore, how practical are these copy and paste templates even? I would argue not very much. It takes someone who not only understands how these softwares work, but also how to seamlessly integrate them into your business processes. And again, if your business is still operating out of spreadsheets, what is AI going to do for you? I mean, I've seen posts doing things like creating content fully autonomously. Like, what's that really gonna do? HubSpot's beta feature, which allowed users to integrate ChatGPT via workflows, really opened the floodgates for ideas. The first use case which made the most sense to me was the ability to take individual data points about an object, contact or deal, for example, and spit out a response. Now, we actually created this lead form response bot, which takes the input from your database or from a lead form and output a tailored response. I've seen this use case too, where you could provide summaries to management or keep the rest of the team updated on what stage this project is in its life cycle. It's pretty cool. Now, the Deep Research Connector is a huge step. A big leap here is that if you're able to not only action this at the object level, aka one by one, but actually allow ChatGPT to have read-only access to your entire portal and ask it broad, overarching questions like, tell me which deals in my pipeline are most likely to close. Now, this model leverages OpenAI's new O3 model, so it does take longer, a couple of minutes, to actually generate a response. Well, of course, because it's really thinking, similar to the likes of Manus AI, which I really like, but again, it's more for management decisions. And of course, for privacy concerns, this feature only allows read-only access, like I mentioned before, so the output from this can't really be used to enrich or enhance your data within the system. Well, not yet at least. Many of the improvements or announcements have honestly missed the mark when it comes to really helping scaling businesses with their mundane tasks. But again, still early days, which is why I'm still a strong advocate for getting businesses base level fundamental processes and systems up to date as soon as possible. So when these more practical features become more available, your business would be ripe to take advantage of these advancements. Now, the next big use case was from a client of mine who requested for a lead enrichment automation. He pulled up his screen and showed me how if you were to input someone's email and company name into ChatGPT, it then spit out all of this critical information his sales team actually needs to go into the call well equipped and prepared on who, what, where this prospect is coming from. Now, did you know that top performing salespeople dedicate about 6 hours each week to prospect research? That's nearly an entire workday focused solely on understanding potential clients. So here's the kicker. Despite this investment, sales rep often spend only about 30% of their time actually selling. The rest, well, it's consumed by administrative tasks, data entry, and yes, extensive research. So this is a huge time saver. While it sounds powerful, HubSpot's workflows and most iPaaS platforms like Zapier or Make.com can't really run real-time web searches because they rely on a predefined API-based actions, not open-ended web crawling. Think of it like ordering off a menu versus wandering into the kitchen and cooking whatever you want. One's controlled and safe, and the other one's rather chaotic and risky. So the workaround we developed looks something like this. When a lead comes through with basic information, we take those properties and conduct an online scrape. We score and optimize for the best results, taking into consideration your niche, audience profile, and suitability. We then scrape specific pages where the data lives in, and then we place all of this into ChatGPT, refine the data, and spit it back into the CRM into its appropriate properties. That's a cool one. So it's the understanding of practical use cases like this and not simply learning about the newest releases that would actually make an impact to your business. Think about the last time your team whines about something being monotonous or time consuming, something repetitive and manually draining. That could be a signal that it's time to really get that automated, or at least partially. If this or anything else in the video sounds like something that you might want to implement in your business, we are currently taking in applications for the month. Head down below for the link and book in the chat. And if you're spending money on ads and your team is spending way too much time on calls that just refuse to pick up the phone, watch this video next to see how we set up a fully automated nurture sequence, wherever it is. Oh my God, I actually did it on one shot.